This is Vince with Bulldog Rooter on job number 47610648. This is an upload video. We got called out for a mainline backup. The customer had the floor drain backup and the basement toilet would not flush. We located the only clean out we see on the main stack. Had to chisel out the plug, hadn't been removed in a while. And we ran our cable out using a 2-inch cutter. I ran out about 90 to 100 feet of cable, and after video inspecting I've learned the line is only about 72 feet from our stack clean out to the city main, which is where the camera is sitting right now. Pull back into the customer's private line. The tap is concrete, and it's immediately Orangeburg right there. You can see the bottom of the pipe from this perspective is the right-hand side of the screen, and there's blistering and channel rot. Right there is a good shot of it. So, here's the problem right here.
Yeah.
And I'm actually recording it as I speak, the video.
Okay.
So here's the problem. There's a root growing in, it looks like at the top of the pipe, and it's deformed it. It's almost crushed it. And you can see there's tiny little roots coming in the back. We've got the roots cut as flush with the pipe as possible, but this is an obstacle for drainage, for toilet paper, for wastewater, for number 2. It gets caught there. I'll show you. I'm going to flush the toilet. And that's right at 66 feet from the clean out. It takes that wastewater from the toilet a while to get to us. I do believe this is where the clog formed today, because other than this, the Orangeburg actually looks like it's in good shape, which I only very rarely get to say. But yeah, this root is devastating. Look how it dams up the water there.
Oh my God.
So if there was number 2 in that, it's not going anywhere. It sits right there and then it slowly seeps over. If I flushed again, it would kind of force the water over the hump there. But yeah, what we're seeing there is really bad. So we'll keep going back through this 4-inch Orangeburg line. So the bottom of the pipe, still the right-hand side of the screen from this perspective. There's buildup on the top and the walls of the pipe from the clog.
So, I guess I should ask how much, if and when that happens.
The real cause comes from excavation, because that's likely like in the alley, right? It was just before your tap into the city main. The city main typically runs immediately in the middle of the alley between Adams and Hawthorne, and it's a 14-foot wide alley, right? So that, at 66 feet, was only 6 feet of pipe. And keep in mind, it's dropping pretty aggressively. So the work would look like blocking the alley for a day or two, digging 8 to 10 feet down to access the pipe and repairing that part. And we typically don't advocate for spot repairs on Orangeburg. If you were to dig down to it, it would be best to line it so the rest of the pipe doesn't look like what we see at 66 feet, you know? Because we see here, what's here is lineable. Once Orangeburg gets real bad, like you saw close to the sewer, it's not lineable. It literally has to be dug, which means it's real invasive. If you have sprinklers or retaining walls or fences, they've got to come out. The excavator is expensive. CD's got to inspect it, which is why I don't jump to saying you have to repair it immediately, but it should be in the back of your mind. You saw what it was doing to the wastewater, just damming it up there.
So it's thousands.
Yeah, like 10 at least. And really the cost is in excavation, the dangers of it, 8-10 feet deep. That's how people like me die at work, when the trench collapses on you and you just asphyxiate. So we see the 4-inch Orangeburg here, like I said, in the early moments of the video. It's looking pretty good, actually. Minimal channel rot. It's just that one, what I think is a root, deforming the pipe. Here's a transition just 7 feet from our clean out, from Orangeburg to cast iron. And then you'll see it transition to ABS, which is when the basement bathroom was plumbed in. That's modern drain pipe. There's a 2-inch tie-in and the 4-inch pipe. Okay, back to cast iron. We're pulling up and out of the stack clean out. This is where the work was performed today. This concludes the video inspection. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.